What is going on, guys? Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Jorge and of course you guys know my Pontiac G8 and I have a Chevy SS. And in today's video we're actually going to be changing up the look on the SS by installing some new wheels. So guys, like I just mentioned, today we are going to be installing some new wheels on the Chevy SS. This thing has about 20,000 miles and as you can tell the tires are already getting worn out. And so I was going to have to buy new tires, and a deal came through where I was able to get some new wheels, which I'll show to you guys in a minute. And so what better thing to do than to get a little better tires and new wheels. So what kind of wheels did we get? Well, let me show you guys. I'm really excited. We got some, that's right, CTSV Coupe wheels, which means we've got the 19 by 9.5 in the front and ultra wide 19 by 10 in the rear. Now, these definitely have the Pontiac center caps, which, you know, I've already ordered a set of the Chevy SS, the SS emblem center caps to go on there. So those should be coming in. Now these are what I believe is called a gunmetal color. Not sure how they're gonna look on white. Maybe comment down below what you guys think, how it's gonna look. These were kind of like a polished with like a gray, so it might not be that much of a difference. But one thing's for sure, the biggest change that I'm gonna see is right here. And I don't know if you guys can see how that wheel kind of tucks in under the fender. Well, with the 9.5-inch wider wheel and wider tire, we should see it sit a little more flush up front. But even more, guys, back here, I mean, you can just see how far tucked in this tire is. It is all the way in. So hopefully that 10-inch wide wheel will make this rim sit flush with the fender and really fill in this whole gap here. So let's go ahead and put this car into the garage and start lifting it up and swapping out those wheels. Alright guys, check out just how much wider the rear wheel is. We've got a 255/35 here, and this back one is a 305/30. But I mean, it is just massive compared to the front wheel. It's gonna look so aggressive and so nice. As you guys can see, we're gonna go from a 245/40 to the 255/35, so it's actually gonna be a little less sidewall here. And on the back, we're going from a 275 to a 305. So that is definitely going to be really, really nice. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Alright guys, so I just took off the front wheel, and I believe this is a 9-inch rim. But as you can see, I mean, I don't know if you can kind of see at an angle, that other wheel back there is about a 1/2 inch wider, and obviously with the 255 is going to look taller. So that should fill in the wheel well really well. Hopefully it can clear this strut tower here. People have had issues where sometimes they might need to put like a 3mm spacer, but I guess we'll see. Since I'm here, I'll probably go ahead and kind of clean the Brembo brake caliper a little bit. Alright guys, so I was able to mount it and it clears there. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to tell, but you can see way back here, I mean, it just barely clears. But man, it already, I mean, up here we've got it's right up, and I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it better there, but I mean, it is just millimeters from hitting this thing, and it might even be rubbing. I'm not sure, but I don't feel any resistance. Maybe when I go back and look at this video, I'll be able to see that angle there, but I don't see any resistance. So that's a good thing. Yeah. What do you guys think? Initial impressions. The gunmetal actually doesn't look too bad. I have debated doing maybe like a gloss black or something like that, powder coat on it, and then kind of, you know, go with like the black and maybe black out all these trim pieces. But I think it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop it and see what that looks like. So obviously, I mean, we got to move the car so that the tire can kind of sit right. So that's why you guys see this gap here. But overall, I'm really liking the look. And I did just kind of check with my cell phone, took a picture out the back, and there is just the finest of very, very little clearance, but it's not rubbing on the strut. The tire's not rubbing, so we're good to go, guys. No spacer required. So if you do have some CTSV wheels you're looking to put on your Chevy SS, I've seen some say they need the spacer, and I didn't need it. I mean, some might not be comfortable with that amount of gap, but I mean, as long as it's not touching, that wheel's not supposed to be moving, so I think we're good to go there. So let's go ahead and put that rear wheel on, and already you can kind of see here, even though it's not lined up, how it is sitting much flusher with that backside. And if we look over here, see how it's kind of, I'm not sure if I can get the right angle, but this wheel's farther in, and then this side is out. What I'm gonna do after I put the rear wheel is kind of roll it back and forth and show you guys a side to side comparison of the differences of the widths and how it feels the wheel well. Alright guys, so I've pulled the car out, and as you can see already, I mean, right here, the tires on this side are nice and flush. I mean, you can see that back end, that back wheel just fully out, and it doesn't look bad, but you can tell it's nice and wide. Now in the front, it sticks out slightly, but it's right there. It is flush with the fender, and then if you come through to the back, I mean, it is just wide. I mean, from the back end you can see it is just a little bit wider, so maybe going with like 295s would be a little bit better. But there's also different brands of 305s that are wider or narrower than others. But man, look at that. That looks really, really good. Another thing we can do is eventually roll and pull the fender slightly, similar to how I have the G8. So the G8's also got the 305 tires, but the G8 has the fenders rolled and pulled. As you can see here, kind of the fenders are pulled outward here, so we can do the same thing here to these fenders to give us that extra clearance if we ever want to drop it or lower it, and we might, but overall I think the gunmetal doesn't look too bad actually. Disregard the Pontiac caps, I mean those will come later, but that's the CTSV side. Now let's look at the stock side. Can you guys tell the difference? Can you guys spot the difference? I mean, you can't even see. Look at how much farther in that rear wheel is. Let's go back here and show you. I mean, look at how much farther that wheel in the rear is. It's stuck all the way in, whereas over here, oh yeah, that's right. And look at the width of the tire there compared to the width of this tire. And maybe we can get even farther and get that good. Look at that, guys. Left side CTSV 10-inch wheel, right side stock Chevy SS wheel. Yep, I think I know which one I like more. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like that nice stance? I love it. I think it's gonna be great. I can't wait to put this side on and have the car on all fours. And yeah, got this side. I don't know about, I probably will do a gloss black, but for now I think the gunmetal will be just fine. So let me go ahead and roll the car back in, put the other wheels, and then give you guys some closing comments out. Well guys, there it is. Got the other sides mounted, and as always you can see now it's a lot flusher. The back is nice and filled in, you know, flush. That's what I like to see. And you can see it over here. Now, for some reason, the same thing with my G8, but it always seems like the left side, the driver's side, sticks out just a bit more than the right side. I'm not sure. I don't know if maybe the cradle is probably maybe shifted over to one side from the factory or what the deal is, but as you can see kind of here, how much it sticks out here compared to how much it sticks out over here. I want to say that's probably the cradle. Another thing, on the driver's side front wheel, we had just tiny bit of clearance. Well, unfortunately on this one, it is rubbing it's not a lot. It's like barely touching it, but it is heating it up. So I don't know if that's a good thing. So I'm definitely going to be getting some 3mm spacers just to kind of move it out and give it that just extra clearance that it needs. It'll also kind of stick the wheel out slightly more and make it look a little more aggressive. So what do you guys think? CTSV Coupe wheels, for some reason one side the strut hit the tire and on the driver's side it didn't, but 3mm spacers should be able to cover that very, very easily. Let me know in the comments down below, do you guys like these wheels? I think they look great. The finish is again a gunmetal, and I'm not that big of a fan of it. It doesn't look bad, but it actually is pretty dirty. I mean, it's got these stains, and I mean these you can tell these wheels have definitely been kind of beat up slightly. So I'll probably maybe do some powder coating. I'm thinking gloss black. I'll actually post a picture of one that I saw online. It looked really great. So let me just show you guys right now what I want it to look like in a gloss black finish with these coupe wheels. And that picture itself also was dropped. So comment down below, what do you guys think? Should I keep it this gunmetal? Should I do a gloss black? I am putting the black SS with the red SS logo center caps, and we should be good to go. So I'll have to order those 3mm spacers or try to source them here somewhere. I'm not going to put it on the video, but I am going to put the 3mm spacers just for added safety and for comfort. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel and you watched to the end of this video. Thank you. But yeah, there's a lot more things coming to the SS, and this is just the beginning, guys. Got the wheels. I'll see what we can do, but the G8 is nice and running. We've had really bad weather here. As you guys can see, it's been raining in Houston. First time the car's been out actually in a while. I might go take a little drive and enjoy that. So you guys have a good one. Anyways, hope you guys have a fun time and a great time. Enjoy your days. See you in the next one.